Paul McCartney and John Lennon were constantly competing to outshine each other in songwriting, fueling a fierce yet creative rivalry. The legendary duo composed numerous hit songs for the Beatles, often working individually before combining their ideas to refine each other's work. Their collaboration produced timeless tracks like Please Please Me, Let It Be, and I Want to Hold Your Hand. According to Ian Leslie, author of John and Paul, A Love Story in Songs, much of their success stemmed from their competitive dynamic. He told that while there was undeniable rivalry between them, it was largely collaborative in nature. Leslie added that their competition was highly productive, as each strived to create something more impressive than the other's previous work. However, their goal wasn't to prove superiority, but rather to push each other creatively. He explained that McCartney and Lennon were always attempting to top one another's latest compositions. In fact, they took inspiration from each other's achievements, using them as motivation to craft even greater music. Leslie described their relationship as a uniquely collaborative and inventive rivalry. This tension wasn't limited to their Beatles years. It persisted long after the band's breakup. As the Beatles neared their end, tensions between the two escalated. After the group disbanded in 1970, their rivalry played out publicly through music. John took a jab at Paul with How Do You Sleep, and Paul retaliated with Too Many People. Leslie suggested that to fully grasp these musical exchanges, fans must understand that McCartney and Lennon channeled their emotions into their songs. This raw honesty, he noted, is what made their music so powerful. Listeners could feel the depth of their sentiments. Even after their split, they continued communicating through their art. Since they were no longer in constant contact, songs became their medium for distant dialogue. Leslie pointed out that their post-breakup tracks reflected lingering frustration, disappointment, and anger, as each blamed the other for the band's dissolution. Eventually, they chose to reconcile, publicly, as always. Leslie explained that they sat down and agreed to stop targeting each other in their music. McCartney's Dear Friend served as a peace offering, urging caution to avoid permanently damaging their friendship. By the late 1970s, they had moved past their disputes, focusing instead on rebuilding their bond.